Hello there, and welcome to a Tuesday edition of the Squeeze video version. Very excited to be back. Hope you guys liked the first video yesterday. We went 2-1 in our bets. We got the Whales and the draw, which I put on my Twitter earlier in the day. We got the Warriors. They hit the under. They had no starting lineup. Clay was out. Curry was out. Draymond was out. So a brutal night for them. The football game went over, so we missed on that one. We finished the day up 1.1 units, which is great. Today, I've posted 2 quick hits on my Twitter account, which I'll talk about quickly at the end, and then we've got a teaser. So I do want to make these videos, like mentioned in the intro video yesterday. I don't want these to be too long. I want them to be very snackable, very consumable. Yesterday was a little bit longer because I was talking about what we're going to do here, but let's get into it today. So, the first thing I want to talk about is teasers. So if you're not familiar with what a teaser is, you can essentially take a total or a spread and change it. So Bet365 is my favorite place to do these teasers in the NBA. You can do 4 point, 4.5, 5, all the way up to 10. So what that means is you can take, say there's a spread of +3 and you want to do a 10-point teaser. You can take that +3, put it all the way up to +13, and all the other games will do the same thing with the spread and also the over-under total. So on Bet365, if you're doing a teaser, you do need to do a 3-pick parlay, which is what I have done for today. So what I've done on Bet365, I've got a teaser of Nets, Brooklyn Nets minus 0.5 and under 225, and I've also taken the Suns at +0, and that's brought us to plus 110. So let's break this down, right? So the actual spread on the Brooklyn Nets and Philadelphia 76ers game tonight is now at -7.5, and the over-under is at 217. So I've taken that, I've made it all the way down to plus 0.5, so essentially the Nets winning the game by any score, and then I've taken the total all the way up to 225. So let's start there first and foremost. So coming into tonight's game, Kyrie Irving is going to be back for the Brooklyn Nets. Nets have an 8-9 record. The 76ers have an 8-8 record. This game is in Philly. Brooklyn's actually been pretty good on the road, 4-5, and Philly has not been great at home. They're 5-5. So the big issue for Philadelphia tonight is that Joel Embiid is not playing. He's out of the game with a foot injury. He's expected to miss at least a couple games. They're also without James Harden with a foot injury. He's out until early December. And they're also without Tyrese Maxey until middle of December, also with a foot injury. So their 3 biggest scorers are all out with foot injuries. Meanwhile, on the flip side, you've got Kevin Durant, you've got Ben Simmons, who's been playing a little bit better, and you've got Kyrie Irving. So do I think the Brooklyn Nets are going to win this game? Of course. And especially with the spread at -7.5. Do I love that spread? Not so much. Anytime we get over 4 or 5 points, it makes me a little bit nervous, especially early in the NBA season. So we can tease that all the way down to just Brooklyn not losing the game, which is great. And then the total is currently, like I said, 217, and we've teased that to 225. So I really like the under in this game as well. On the season, Brooklyn is 10-7 to the under. Philadelphia is 9-7 to the under. So combined 19-14 to the under on the season. The Nets are currently, they've gone under in 5 of their last 6 games. Their under has gone 4-1 in the last 5 games played on 1 day's rest, and also 6-2 in their last 8 road games. So I know a lot of that's been done without Kyrie, but they've gone under quite a few times, and the under has actually hit 4 of the last 5 times these two teams have played each other. So on this season, Brooklyn's averaging 112 points, and Philly's averaging only 108, which is a little bit surprising. And keep in mind, they're without their 3 biggest offensive weapons. So you might say, well, Brooklyn might stomp all over Philadelphia, which is true. That might happen. But if that is the case, you're going to have the starters pulled in the 4th quarter, and usually you have a lower scoring 4th quarter when that happens. So for them to go under 225, I don't see each team scoring over 112 points. I just don't see that happening. It would be above their average and well above Philly's average with their 3 biggest weapons. So that's the first 2 parts of the teaser. And then the other part that we've got is the Phoenix Suns at +0, which is essentially, again, just Phoenix Suns not losing this game. They're playing the Los Angeles Lakers, who will be without LeBron James, which means I really like Phoenix's spot here tonight. The game's being played in Phoenix. Phoenix Suns are 8-1 at home. Los Angeles has not won on the road. They're 0-5. And the Lakers are 5-10 against the spread. Phoenix is 10-6 against the spread. So the line right now for the full game actually has Phoenix at -10. So they're 10-point favorites. So realistically, Phoenix really should win this game. The Lakers are 0-4 against their last spread in their last 4 games. They're 0-5 against the spread in their last 5 road games. Phoenix is 4-0 in their last 4 Tuesday games. And when we look at their last 7 matchups, the Lakers are 1-6 against the spread. So that's with the spread at 10. So keep in mind, we've brought that all the way down to 0. So that's really what I like tonight. I think it's a great play. So again, on Bet365, we did a 10-point teaser. We've got the Brooklyn Nets at -0.5, so just winning the game. And we've brought the under all the way up to, or we've brought the total all the way up to 225 to take the under. And then we've got the Phoenix Suns at +0, which means just win the game. And that gives us +110 odds, which I really, really like. We're going to bet 1 unit on that. The other quick hits, which I have posted on my Twitter, I don't do analysis for the quick hits. They're just more like, here's what I'm betting. If you like it, go ahead. If you don't, that is fine too. I like the Los Angeles Kings tonight on the money line. They're at home against the New York Rangers. We got -102 odds for that. I've bet half a unit. And then in college football, I like Miami of Ohio Redhawks. They're at home against the Ball State Cardinals. I think Ball State's really going to struggle to score tonight. So I've got the Miami of Ohio Redhawks at -2.5. We've got that at -110. And again, we've bet half a unit. So again, you should be using BetStamp to get the best odds across the board. So just to reiterate, our quick hits, each half a unit. We've got Miami of Ohio Redhawks -2.5. And we've got the Los Angeles Kings on the money line. And our big bet, which I broke down for you, Nets -0.5. Under 225 against Philadelphia. Don't let this shirt fool you. We're all over Brooklyn tonight with the 3 biggest 76er stars out. And the Suns at +0 at +110. That's at Bet365. Fade or follow. Let me know. If you like what you see, feel free to hit that subscribe button. Let's talk sports.